My favorite venue. It's interesting. I never asked myself that question. And then I was gonna start. Actually, I deleted a beginning, the first 5 seconds, and I realized that what I was about to say was not how I felt. I don't care. I don't care where the race is going to take place. There's some places that feel others, right? But it sounds so PTSD-ish. The trauma. Uh, I'm losing it. The trauma of racing. When in your own head you judge yourself worthy of existing depending on how you do in a race. If your entire life revolves around rowing, you don't care where the venue is. Oh, I've got to be careful because that's going to stick around for a long time. With a smile, I'm going to say this. Your life revolves around rowing. Your life revolves around pain. Your life revolves around how far you can take the boat from catch to finish. And you're surrounded by people who want to beat you. Okay? There's nothing beautiful about rowing between my own ears. Okay? and maybe and maybe this explains a little bit how maybe some people have ideas who I am without ever having met me. But I mean, you're going. You don't look at flowers. You don't look at nothing. All you're doing is get the body ready, get the mind ready. Make sure that boat feels good, rain or shine. Going to Brown as a freshman, getting recruited to Brown from France. I applied to two schools. Some of you have heard this before. Harvard or Brown. Harvard said, well, maybe we would like to see another SAT. That was Harry Parker's power over Harvard's admission. Steve Gladstone's power over the Brown admission said, that SAT is good enough. Let's take him. So what came of it is a thick letter from Brown and a thin letter from Harvard. I got the thick letter from Brown. And I knew that I wasn't pursuing a second SAT like I was told by Harvard. And I knew I wasn't going to get in, maybe. And I got the little letter, the rejection letter. It's like it's like someone shipped me a hand grenade to save for the first race that I was going to have to race Harvard. Right? Use it then. So now you see how this brain works, right? Rejection. All right. Okay. You made the mistake. You rejected me. Now suffer the consequences. So when I got to Brown, the first thing out of my mouth is, we have to beat Harvard. Gotta beat Harvard. But I had to be lucky, right? I was lucky in my life. Scott Roop was our freshman coach. He knew how to train because he ran up the ski lift with Eric Heiden, who's, I don't know how many times Olympic gold medalist. And we trained. We were 4 hours on the water. 3 p.m. until 7. We were lucky we got into the dining hall at 7:05. Where was I going with all of this? Oh, the most beautiful venue. Hey, if you stuck around until here, listen, you're very kind. So, speaking of beautiful venues to row, the Seekonk River in Providence, Rhode Island? Okay? So many whitecaps. There are more whitecaps during your training than flat water. And the flat water is during the coldest month of the year where you're not allowed to go row. So, I didn't care. I didn't care where I was going to row. The water was the arena. When you're in an arena, you can't see past the spotlights. All you see is where you're playing. You don't look around. That's what I have for that one. I thought it was going to be short, but it was the longest one yet. Okay.